welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a new brow tutorial. It's kind of like a messy natural brow look because normally I would use the dip brow, but lately I've been really liking this fuller bushy brows. Is that how you say it? I've been using a lot more new products. One product I use for forever, but that doesn't matter. So if you want to see how I achieved this type of brow, then please keep on watching. Okay, so before we are going to start with the actual tutorial, yes, I have one brow done and the other one not yet, but that's fine. I'm going to tell you what products I use. Lately, I've been in love with the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil, and I think this is in the shade 5. There is a 5 on it, and I can't find a name, so I think it's 5. I'll figure it out and I'll link everything in the description box. Next, I have my all-time favorite MAC brow set. It's a clear brow gel. Well, it used to be clear, but you know, after one time using it, it already gets like very dark because of the brow products. That's number 2. Then I have also another Benefit product. It's called Gimme Brow in the shade number 3, and this is also a brow gel, but this one has color in it. But I'm going to show you when I use it, and sometimes I don't even use it, but we'll never know. Then to carve up my brows, I'm using this NARS concealer in Ginger. Normally I would use the NYX one because it's a lot cheaper, but I don't have it with me. It's finished. I don't know where it is. I need to buy a new one. And of course, some Q-tips and my favorite flat definer brush. This is the MAC 212. So yeah, let's do some brows. Okay, so if you open this side, there is a brush, and I'm using that to brush all of my hairs upward. And as you can tell, it is a lot fuller at the beginning of my brow, and then there is like this gap up here that I need to fill in. And I always try to look like this, and then to that side because I want it to be like almost even, but still kind of natural. Yeah, so yeah, just like that. And then I know I always start by filling this area right here to fill the gap. And then you open up the other side and there comes the pencil. So what I do is I very lightly like draw a line like so. And then I stop and look if it's like the way I want it to be. Maybe a little bit up here. And keep in mind that my hand is always at the end of the brow pencil, because if you hold it like this, it's going to give you too much pressure and you're going to have like this very thick line. It's not going to be natural, so always hold it like this. And I never draw like this. I always go like that. So I use the sides. Then I look in the mirror and then I just want it to be a little bit here. And then I actually stop. I take that comb again, I raise my eyes, and then I actually brushing the eyebrow pencil because I want it to be natural and I don't want to have a line underneath my brows because I think that that is absolutely terrible. I brush it up and there I can see that it's still a bit too empty on this part. You see that? There's like a gap. So I'm going to go back in with the pencil. Don't mind if you mess up because we're going to carve the brows anyway. So it's not really a problem. And I actually don't do a lot on the top. Maybe a little bit, like very softly. And then brushing through them. Like that. Not too sharp. Like so. And normally I would just take my concealer and then carve up my brows, but for now I am first going to take my eyebrow gel and I am going to brush the brows into the direction I want them to be. So like up that way. And as you can tell, it's still a lot thinner up here than on the front, and that's where my concealer comes in handy. So taking my flat definer brush and that NARS concealer just a little bit, and I'm gonna go, because I want this to be a bit shorter. Maybe never done my eyebrows with already wearing lashes, so kind of struggling right now. Like that. Then I'm taking the Q-tip to remove everything and blend it together. A bit too harsh. I'm blending it downwards. Keep in mind that I always do my brows first and then I do the rest of my face. You see? I'm taking the clear brow gel again because I always let it dry for about half a minute and then I brush it up again. And that way I know that the entire day my brows will be in place. And I don't brush every hair upwards. It's kind of like until the arch of my brows because I don't want this part, like the tail, to be up. I just want it to be on the front and on the center, like that. Alrighty. Okay, last but not least, we have this brow volumizing fiber gel, also by Benefit, in the shade 3. And I don't think I really need it today. Sometimes I use it just to make this a bit more full if I think that it needs to have a little bit of color, but I think today we're good. I used it on the other brow because I have like this area on this brow is a lot lighter than it is on the right side. So that is why I would use the brow gel. Just like that. Oh wait, we're gonna use it because I think it looks good. Yeah. Actually a mascara for your brows, and I love the fact that it gives like very bushy brows, very full. I like that. Is the sun messing up with my lighting again? And that's it. That is what I've been doing with my brows lately. So yeah guys, that was my quick updated brow routine. I've been loving this type of brow, like a lot more natural than I used to do using the dip brow. I do use the dip brow once in a while depending on the makeup look I'm going for, but when it's just a natural makeup like this, to me this is natural, keep that in mind. I like to use these products, and this brow pencil, it is one of the best ones I've ever used. I have the one by Anastasia, but I don't feel like using that one. It doesn't work for me that well. I love the Benefit one. So yeah, that was it. I hope this was helpful. I hope you've learned something about this brow tutorial. If you have questions, comments, you know, there is a comment section down below. Please do, and I will get back to you. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you soon.